Welcome everyone. Welcome to another fun Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Terrell. So I hope you guys can hear me in the chat. I just want to say hi to Glorious. Hi. He says Happy Wednesday Hump Day. And Pop. Okay. The dog's on the. He's in the hallway right now. Okay. So hello Jojo Terrell. How are you? I hope things are well. How's the weather? How's everybody? Oh, Dan. Hi, Dan. How are you? How are you doing with your artwork? And how's the weather in New Jersey? I heard there was a. Yeah, I made it in. It in for once. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, in New Jersey, there was a big snowstorm, right? Right. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. How are you? And I heard that in New York, New Jersey, Boston, big snowstorm, and the roads were, I think the city shut down or something. Yeah. Oh, 17 inches. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's over a foot. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's my doggy, Dan. That's my new dog. That's my new dog, Dubai. Yeah, but I adopted him about a month ago, uh, January 5th. So he's 8 years old, by the way. Yeah. It's he's an Australian shepherd dog or Australian whatever you know herd dog. Yeah, yeah, it's a boy. I usually have female, but yeah, he's beautiful. Eh? I love all the colors and that. Eh, he got used to me in about a minute or two when I went to the rescue place. So they're worth a lot of money. That's pure pure breed. Eh? Uh, if I would have got a he's 8 years old, so I said, "Oh, maybe for my age, you know." So I took him in, but he sort of adopted me in about a minute or two. Yeah, yeah. So he gained about 10 pounds since he was with me, and he's got a lot of freedom. So you know, outside there, I got pictures of my phone. Yeah. So you guys are 17 inches. I you guys never had 4 feet of snow in one night. You could sure have that. That's it. You want the ball? Push to it. Push. Yeah. Okay. Oh, your dog is 8 years old too. Okay. Okay. So he wanted the ball, and we have Maxine Ladouceur here. Hi, Maxine. How are things with you? How's the weather? I don't know where you are, but there was we didn't get that much snow here. You know, I just not even what do you call it? 1 to 2 centimeters of snow. Even though you guys in New Jersey, New York, Boston, it looks like wow. But but what, I remember when I was a kid there, and uh, 4 feet of snow is 4 feet of snow. My God, that you couldn't even see your friggin' car. That's how much snow. It's all covered up, and you don't know where your friggin' car is. Uh, you got light snow? Okay, yeah, we had light snow today. It's not too bad. It's going to get a little warmer, then it's going to fling again up and down. So, and we're almost in the month of March, by the way. Time flies, crazy, crazy. This is the last weekend of February, right? Yeah, 2015. So Time flies. Crazy flies. You guys can hear me well in the chat, yeah? Okay. So Dan says my doggy is 8 years old too. What kind of dog do you have, Dan? Oh, I see it. Okay. Uh, what do you call that? Okay. Yeah, I see your dog in the picture there. Um, I forget the name of it. A golden retriever. That's what I said. Oh, you too, Maxim. You got your dog. I thought you had cats. Oh, my dog is 8 years old too. You got both of them. I thought you had cats. Yeah. So all three of us have dogs at 8 years old. Okay, but I don't know his history. Oh, okay. Oh, you have both. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I don't know his history. The only thing I got, like, he is scared if I go out the door or go to the store. He comes with me in the car, but when I leave the door, shut the door, the car door, and he's in the back seat. I got a doggy barrier for the back seat between the, because I don't want him jumping in the front, something like that. So he goes haywire. He goes, why? Even my wife's sitting in it beside me, and he goes haywire because he thinks I'm going to abandon him or something like that. So I have to use tricks to, even in the house here, if I want to go work outside. But uh, he took off for 4.5 hours a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, or a week ago or two. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. 4.5 hours. I was worried like crazy. So, oh, yeah. So my dog is a rough collie. Collie, yeah, okay, yeah. So it took off 4.5 hours. I actually called Milu to say what I asked the Milu about my where my dog was and things like that. He said I see him playing in the snow. I see him this and that, but he came back by himself. I was actually in the kitchen where the door is to come in the house, and I hear a small little scratch at the door, and I go, "Oh my!" So I opened the door, and my wife's sitting in the chair, like, I did. He's here. He's back, and she was, whoa. He came in the house, and he looked like, yeah, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. All right. So hi, CJ. How are you? How's the weather where you are? You guys get any snow? Man, there was quite the snowstorm you guys got in New York, New Jersey, Boston. I don't know if it hit anywhere else, but I was watching the news. And we only had a sprinkle of snow, like a couple of centimeters of snow. That's it. So I'm sort of waiting for the spring to start melting the snow. So hi, Anita. Uh, Anita. Yeah, I didn't say your name, the whole name, but I'll call you Anita. Anita Larson. Okay, that's your last name, Anita Larson. Yeah. So it's getting warmer. At least today it was. Yeah, it's getting warmer tomorrow, and then it start melting a little bit because it'll be in the plus side because we're in Celsius here. And then it's just going to freeze all over again. Oh boy! But as you guys know, we're in Quebec, Canada, so we have a lot of maple syrup. Our gold, black gold. It's called black gold for you guys. It's good when it melts and freezes over, melts and freezes over, melts and freezes over. So the tree, you know, brings the liquid up in the tree, and then it it uh, it freezes over. So oh, Okay, Alex. Okay. Oh, I know who you are. Yeah, the psychic dummy, Alex. Okay. Oh, you're using your. Yeah. Okay. I read that Newfoundland got 4 or 5 feet of snow. That's a lot of snow. Yeah, 4 or 5 feet. Hi, J Cat Lady. Uh, how are you? Yeah, but I remember getting 4 feet of snow during one night. Then wake up the next day, you're looking for your car. It's all buried. I mean, you imagine your car is, you know, a certain height. Then you look outside, you see where the hell is my car because there's 4 feet of snow on each side, plus 4 feet of snow on the top. It's like you see a hump, but you're not. You can't see the freaking car. That's a lot of snow to take off you to dig out, and you just can't use a snow blower to take the snow off your car when it's outside like that. Hmm. It's quite the job to clean up, pillow, take the shovel. Uh-huh. Me, I got 300 feet of driveway to the house, 300 feet to the garage. That's a lot of snow to dig up with a shovel. A lot. I did it before, and I'm gonna. Now I got a snow blower now, so it's a lot easier. So yeah. So if you guys want a card, let me know. Oh, what about the how are you guys dealing with whatever's going on in the states? Oh my God, this thing about the hockey game, Olympic hockey game. Uh, it was pretty good game there between the states and Canada. It's unfortunate that we lost in the overtime, but or whatever. But anyway, but I know 45 made a big deal out of that. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, what can you say? What can I say? Uh, oh, you guys. Oh, jeez, I just remembered something talking about 45. Did you guys see? I saw a video on YouTube. I think whatever. Oh, it's okay, Anita. We know. We're not dumb. Canadians are not dumb. We know it's not the American people. People, hardworking people out there. So, but man, I saw a video where he put a video of himself playing hockey. He put his image of a video playing hockey and scoring goals, and I mean, hmm, this is out of my reach, out of my whoa. I don't understand this stuff, but I mean, uh, yeah. Well, you know what we need right now. Everybody in the whole world, what we need, whether you're Canadian, where you come from, the states, where you come from, any country you come from. I know the world is uniting together, you know, and sharing our values, the values we want to share, our freedom, our values, our knowledge, things like that. So, and then the friggin' the terrorist, he gets pissed off and goes, "Oh no, oh boy!" But anyway,
We've kept him in hopes that we could
oh
find
my,
somebody that would
give me
understand
a
if he
second.
has issues. But as time goes,
Hmm. I just had something come on. I was hearing something. Okay, that's what. Yes, that's what our apologies were. But we know we're yeah. So you're closer to the border. Where are you exactly? I'm closer to the border. I'm an American Canadian. Okay, okay, yeah. I'm actually not that far from the border either because I can go. I'm an hour and a half from Montreal, so you go to Montreal and then you take you can cross the Jacques Cartier Bridge and go right into New York from that. Oh, you're close to Winnipeg. Okay, okay, Anya. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, Manitoba. Right, right. Okay, but so yeah, but it took me from where I am. It would take me a couple of hours, 3 hours, and I'd probably be at the border. So yeah, anyway. So gee, I need to relax now, and I'm sitting in my bed. I had the TV going on regular channels, and it just suddenly changed to rain sounds and light light thunder, something I usually have to find on YouTube. Okay, oh boy, yeah. You're Maxim. You're about an hour and a half from the border. Okay, okay. Because my family's in. Oh my God, it just slipped my mind there. Um, Near Boston, Boston, New Hampshire. I forget the town there. It just slipped. Might remember a little. Um, I just slipped my mind there. I have family in New Hampshire, so in between Boston and this place. I forget. Yeah. So we went quite a few times. We just go across you know, uh, the uh, the border to. I think we went to Burlington through Burlington. Uh, yeah, Manchester. Yeah, that's it. Manchester, New Hampshire. Yeah, that's where I that's where I have family. By the way, it's funny that if you're living in Manchester, that's where. It's funny that you came up with that. And I was searching for the name, and that's exactly Manchester, New Hampshire. That's actually where I have family here. So um, they have a excuse me. I gotta think of it. The name is Vincent. You could say Vincent, Vincent, whatever. But yeah. Hi, Keep Alliance. Yeah. Well, you remember I mentioned before. Yeah, just I searched and I said, Jesus, it just got away from me. Yeah, Manchester, New Hampshire. Yeah, that's my wife's sister, and her kids are all around in that area. Okay, so yeah, so when you go across, I went to Burlington before. I don't know. I don't remember the highway there. It was. It's been a while. When I went across, we went across with our vehicles, and all you had to show was your driver's license. Uh, that was it. Your picture. We have our picture on the driver's license, and so. But now you need a passport. You need this. You need that. So, yeah. Oh, okay, Maxim. That's the 89, right? 189. 189. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, no, it's just Seabrook says, I thought you were talking about Burlington Coat Factory at first. There's a whatever the highway that we stopped at some kind of. There's a lot of people come from go Canada used to go shopping in Burlington. There's a big. shopping center. That was a long time ago. That was like in the, I'm talking about in the 90s, 95 or something. 93, 95, 94, 93, 94. The year 1993, 1994, 95 there. So no, no, not the Burlington Coat Fair, but we found at the time there was some things we saved on because we used to people used to go there shopping and then you know Canadians used to go shopping there because it was a little bit uh, save some money. But you guys, the roads out there are just incredible. You don't have potholes. You don't come to Montreal right now. That's full of potholes all over. You break your car. There's so much potholes and crazy stuff. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I have seen buses coming down to shop in West Lebanon, New Hampshire on Sunday mornings. Yeah, yeah, there was, but I don't think it, right now. I don't know if that's still going on or not. I don't know. I can't tell you. I know the one of the airlines has cut off trips to the U.S. right now. So not now, eh? Jeez. Yeah, people are uh, Canadians are just you know, Jesus, what's going on? So they're a little bit anxious about going across to the United States. It doesn't matter what you know. Uh, you never know. They could pick you up and stop you for no reason. So, you know. And we got a lot of we have a lot of immigrants coming across now into Canada. Great. In my area, there's more uh, colored people. Uh, I don't know if they come from uh, Cubans, Latinos, or uh, I'm not sure. And I see colored people in the shopping centers and around, so they're all coming. There's quite a few right now, so. And they're smiling and they're happy to be here like crazy. So they're smiling and whether I don't know. Some of them work at Walmart. Some of them work at uh, groceries, grocery store. Uh, I don't know. I don't go to Tim Hortons that often, but there's some there, and I imagine there'd be some at McDonald's because I don't I don't go there that much either. So all those people they take jobs like that. I'm talking by where I am in my area. I don't know about the in Montreal. I think is more than we have here. So. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. I'm talking too fast. That's why. So big snowstorm. But you in I know in Vermont they do have people that have maple syrup. I think they have maple. They make maple syrup there too, but mostly here in Quebec, is it's a big industry. Um, so it's all coming up when it starts to melt and freeze and melt and freeze. They make that stuff. It's like they call it black gold. I actually don't put sugar in my coffee. I put maple syrup. But Jesus, 1 can of maple syrup. I don't even know how many ounces in there. Might I'm not sure. I'm gonna put myself on a limb. Maybe I don't forget. I'm not gonna say. But it costs nearly $10 Canadian money to get that. That's here. But But in the States, it would cost a lot of money, a lot more than that. So, anybody wants a card, let me know, or whatever. Maybe I didn't watch the State of the Union. I didn't want to watch it. I heard about it, and I just, eh. Like, I can't stand, I can't stand listening to him. Whatever crazy lies and everything. There's some stuff that came out on, I think, Midas touch. Yeah. Okay, CJ. Yeah, you got you. I got you. A general message or general massage. No, message in French is massage, and in English. So, uh, let me know if anybody else wants that. Okay. My dog's chewing on the ball. And going, I can hear it squeezing that ball like crazy. So, but he seems more uh, uh, attention to me now. Like because I don't want him to go way out in the field. So I said, when he goes in that path, trying to take that path, I go, no, stay here. And he stops, looks at me, he comes back. But anyway, so the only thing he barks at other dogs and he barks at people too. But it's just he barked at me when he first saw me too. So and then I talked to him and he just went. That was it. He barked at my neighbor and that was it. There's nothing serious really. But this thing about being abandoned, like I'm leaving him behind there. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there was I don't know who. Hi, Marshall Green. Hey, Ron. Just cruising, and I think she said cruising, and saw you were on. It's a cool 69 degrees here in Oklahoma. Oh my God. Yeah. So Anita says, we just got a new dog, same breed as yours. Wow. She was a rescue puppy. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations. And so uh, Australian herd dog. They're very intelligent. It's crazy how intelligent this guy. I mean, I tell him words that I don't know. I tell him, something words in French, of course. And he goes, okay. And, sometimes I say, hey, when chewing on the ball or running after the ball, he needs to drink water because you need to drink water with saliva and all that. And then so um, I tell him to go drink of water. He looks at me like, oh, I'm not listening to you. And then he gets up and goes. He goes and drinks water. He understands every friggin' word I'm saying. He understands my wife, what yeah. Yeah, Anita, thanks. She's a handful. She is really, really smart. These dogs are not made to just lay down and sleep all day. They're very, very, very active. And I got squirrels and I got birds and I got wild turkeys. So this thing reacts like crazy and starts yapping and going after it like lightning. So I gotta find ways to calm him down. Oh, by the way, what's her name? Music or Diana shared the link last week. about this guy. I was watching YouTube's about um, I think he's from Cuban. He shows people how, especially a trainer, a dog trainer, and he gives tips on YouTube. I mean, this guy's very, very intelligent because dogs respond responds to your emotional state. So he responds to your emotional state, the way you feel. If you feel calm, you're calm, and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So yeah. So I was watching that. I forget the YouTube name. Um, Let me see if I can. Uh, Give me a second. His name is Caesar Caesar Millen. Um, he's got a YouTube, and I subscribe to him, and he's very very good in explaining. Um, oh, the dog whisperer. The dog whisperer. Um, I don't know if I can copy this friggin' name or something. Oh, okay, I got it. So um, I don't know if I could share this. I probably could. Give me a second there. I'll share his link. Uh, I just copy. I don't know if you'll get in there. Yeah, it's called the Dog Whisperer. Dog Caesar Millen, 2.9 million views on YouTube. He's very good at that. So I that was Music RN Diana that put it linked last week, and I started watching him. And he makes a lot of sense with uh, relations between dogs and people and things like that. Different, even pit bulls and everything like that. Uh, I'm not a fan of pit bulls, but you know, it all depends on the owner of a pit bull how he handles things. Like that. So I just want to take a Dan. Okay, Dan Artis, I got your question. Okay, if you're wondering if I got it, I got it. Okay. Mhm. So I got your question, Dan. So the dog whisperer, you can look it up. I mean, it's I don't pay for his service, but he's an. I love his attitude with animals. How he explains, uh, you know, because dogs can pick up on your emotions, and I agree with him with that. So if you're very very anxious or afraid, or he could pick up the energy of that. So and he will he follows your energy. If you're calm, you'll be calm. If you're not, well, things like that. Because nobody wants a dog to bite another person, especially I know that I got a delivery here, and he jumped at the door and barked like crazy. Blah 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 blah. But then I told him to quiet down, and I point him. You stay in the corner. But I know that he's defending. Uh, he become a guard dog for me, for my wife and me, in the house. So, like he means he's got a home now. So that's why he does that. But you have to understand that the dogs' languages because they're so. So I have three questions. So anybody else, let me know. Um. Okay. So I thought I'd share with you guys about the trainer of animals like that. So, and he does videos with dogs that are not used to be associated with other dogs, etc., etc. There's videos about rescue dogs that, you know, or pit bulls that been like trained to fight other dogs, and then they're into the rescue, and it's quite a job to bring them out of that. I saw one that was very funny. There was a dog. There was a dog. Somebody owned the dog, and the dog would be on a slippery floor. Instead of going forward, like, you know, he'd back up. It was so he wiggled like that and back up, going through doors and everything, backing up. That was so funny. I thought I never seen any dog do that before. So I was watching this. So let me see. Oh, how many? Oh, I only got okay. Actually, I got two questions. So, um, a general. So we do this one first. How long we been on? I only been on half an hour. Okay, a general. General. CJ Brooks. CJ. I was trying to figure out what cards I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to use the light, the keepers of the light oracle cards. Okay. We'll see what comes up. That's okay with you. I don't know if you guys find that time flies. We're already almost uh, over 2 months in the year 2026. Jeez, 2026. I think time flies. I know me, I'm not, you know, time flies. As long as I'm not watching 45. Yeah. As long as I'm not watching 45, time flies. Is when I'm watching. If I watch 45, Jesus, time seems to slowing down. Like, when is this guy gonna be out of the office? Crazy stuff going on there. Yeah. Okay, J Cat Lady, I got you. I just got what you started up there. So, yeah. You know, I like I said, I feel there's people working behind the scenes. Really, really. Uh, he is losing some. Sometimes he goes right off the rails. Oh my God! Okay, that's a. I got a very good first card for you, Seabrook. CJ. CJ. And sometimes CJ Brooks, I mix up with JC, who has a similar YouTube name, similar. I get you guys mixed up sometimes. That's why. Oh my god. Okay. It keeps me busy. With a dog, I'm telling you, it keeps me in shape. I go out about 7, 8 times a day with him. So. I play with him with some sort of. It's not a frisbee. It's like a Home Depot cover for the 5-gallon pails. So I just throw it like this, and I throw it way back there in the deep snow, like. So he goes after it like this and jumps on it and he chews on it for a while, then he brings it back at my feet. He loves to play. He loves to be active all the time. The funny part is that when I watch him out in the backyard here, there's 3, 4 feet of snow. When he needs to go do number two, not the P, but the other one, he goes, looks at me, goes, and then takes off like a lightning. He goes, runs this way, and then comes back to me, and then he runs the other way, runs this way, until he finds a place until he way out there somewhere in the backyard there in the snow. Then he goes around in circles and he does that number two. It's funny. I just watch what he does, When he needs to pee, he doesn't do that. He looks for because the male dog, so he looks for a tree, he looks for something so he can lift up one of his legs. Or if he can't, he'll squash down like a female dog, like with his legs spread out, and pee like that too. But it's funny to watch the reaction of the animals because they're all different, I know what females does because I had females. My thing here. No, okay, I got it. Wow. So I was watching Milo. Milo was talking about what's going on, and I agree a lot of what he says. I agree with him. No, we're not in control of the universe, but he's talking about 45's health, and I agree 100% with him. There's something going on with 45's eyes, his facial. Oh boy. So it's pretty evident. I'm seeing it too. So. Okay. This is from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, and here we go. So, first card you got, as you can see, CJ Brooks, is the Joan of Arc a voice of truth? And it's a female. So I this is you. You're the Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, and release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So, Joan of Arc. Actually, when Kamala Harris was doing her um, going around for just before elections, this is the card I used for Kamala Harris. So now you have the same um, card that popped up, the Joan of Arc, voice of truth. So then the other card that came out was the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention, oh my God, is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Oh boy, okay. Yeah. You said, oh, I plan on filing a complaint against being treated poorly today. Just incredible. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Well, my friend is meeting her. Well, my friend is meeting her today here today. Oh, I think she went. Oh, my friend is meeting here today. Okay. Anyway, uh, then I got Mercury, open communication. Get the weight. Okay, there you go. You just said something in the chat there. Look, get the weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Speak up, you know, and be heard. No, nobody deserves to be poorly treated. The respect, because we're all unique, and you know everybody should be respected. Yeah, Kamala Harris. Yeah, yeah. Uh, so, oh, your friend. Wow, my friend is meeting her today. Today, Kamala Harris. Oh, wow, great. I'll tell you what happened to me when I was doing live, and she was an. I just followed her. She was so inspirational to, and the way she talked, the way she put. I mean, I could feel her friggin' energy was beautiful. Um, and then I'm sure she won, but then I got sick after I heard the results. I got sick in the stomach, and I mean, oh. Then I went on a. Then I had a talk with one of my friends in one of my friends. She's in California, and I told her about then uh, the energy came through that the elections were stolen, and then there was something about the votes being changed digitally, and la 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 la, Elon Musk, and I said it to her on a private Zoom meeting, and I was really sick. I mean, like, oh my God, I was wondering what what went wrong, and then all of a sudden that that explanation came to me about the votes being cheated. Or so here you go. You got she. Yes, she's in Hawaii today. Oh my God. Okay, right. She's. I love that woman. I love her energy. I also loved Michelle Obama, his energy. They actually came to Canada. I just wonderful people, beautiful energy. So Odin, psychic insights. Your third eye is is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. I think that's what it says. It's hard to bring it up there. There it is. There it is. There it is. The camera just caught it. Yeah, clearly. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. So, sometimes my camera takes a while to, to catch the clearly the card. So, the other card I got was charity. Oh, I know. The more I do this is a better, really clear. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. So there you go, CJ Brooks. I hope these cards resonate with you. But like I said, this is the card when I was doing reading on Kamala Harris. This is the card that I always associated with Kamala Harris. And you got the same thing. So it's funny you told you know you talked about Kamala Harris. I talked about Kamala Harris, and you said, "Wow, my friend is meeting her today." Yes, she's she's in Ohio today. Oh my God. Um, so to me, yeah, you're welcome. To me, Kamala Harris was very inspiring because I could feel that what I was dreaming all my life. I wanted people to unite. I don't, you know, it doesn't matter what you look like, what you who what country you come from. I don't know, but hey Suzuki, how are you? I'm here. Are you? Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? She says, I'm here. Are you? Yeah, I'm here. Hello. I hope you can see me in the whatever. Maybe she's on the phone. I don't know. I know you had trouble last week getting on, so I was just finishing up, I guess, when you came on. So let me see. Dan Artist is up next, and then I got J Cat Lady. So anybody else wants a card, let me know. Um, yeah, I I agree with you, J Cat Lady. Kamala Harris is awesome. We lost so much when they rigged the votes, and we didn't get her. She yes, she won. All she won already. I know she won. I just know it. But anyway, it upset me. I don't know. I read it and then I got sick the next day after the election. I said, "What?" And then I mean, the the feeling I had in my, my gut was awful. Like I think I was picking up her energy too, also. So and everybody else's energy. So yeah. So Dan Artis, my question. I've been in touch with George Berger. I think it's Gallery, and I have had dinner with him, and he posted my painting on Instagram site. How successful will my association with with him be? I okay. Susie Suzuki says yes. I can hear you. You're fine. Okay. 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 He says because she's got a little thing gear thingy. There's a sound stabilizer button. Wow, what a difference. Okay, I didn't know. Like, But then, yeah, just go with the flow. I mean, up to me right now. It's an opening. It's a start. It's I think there's a chance that everything goes. So yeah, Ellen Musk rigged the election. I got that the day after when I went on Zoom with my friend in California, because I said, "Geez, I don't know nothing about the elections in the states, but could this be digitally rigged?" Then everybody else starts saying Linda G after starts saying it, everything. I got it. The I think it was after the next day or a couple of days after that. I knew it. Yeah. Okay. Then artists, I I don't see any problem there right now. Okay. So and okay. Well, this is only a suggestion. I would. You had dinner with him. He posted your paintings on Instagram. I would like. Hmm, I would say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank the universe for every little thing. But I think I told you. I think if remember you asked me a question about that, and I think that's the start of your what you manifested. You know, uh, you've been working on this for years and years, and now it's starting to open. But take it one step at a time. Stay grounded and stay one step at a time. Okay, it's opening. Let it grow. Yeah, because I really think it's going to help put a foundation on your on what you do. Okay, like artist, it puts you in the light. It exposes you. So there you go. Jessica, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Jessica, I watched. Yeah, it's a slow process, but you know, but it's the beginning of something. It's the beginning of your everything. Everything has the beginning, you know. So I just take every moment you can, and I don't know, like sort of be grateful, thankful, and it's funny how the universe gives it back to you tenfold when oh okay he appreciated it he blah, 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 that. Yeah, I'm just asking if you're seeing success, that's all. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I gotta put it. I see a beginning, an opening, and things like that, and it'll flourish into an expansion. Okay, so if that for you is success, it is. So like, um, I don't see any problem with it at the moment. Okay, um, it's just that yes. Okay, I pulled one card for you, and I got the answer. Like I said, an expansion. Uh, that is a success right there. So this is the card I got, the World card. Uh, to your question, let me see if I can hide this. To your question, that's success. The World card came out. So the world card is opening up to you what you're doing, So that's a yes answer. Yeah, it is. So the world is opening up to you. So that means success. Success for some people might be, oh Jesus, it doesn't have to be a whoa thing. It could be, better to see flowering. Yeah. So you got the world card that came out. So that is a positive answer to your question. So the world is opening up, and you got all kinds of opportunities that will develop through this association. Okay, and just just trust. It's to trust. You trust in what the world has in store for you, because it's already in your interest, and it's all whatever you manifest. You've been working on that for a long, long, long time, and now it's coming. It's the start of something, and uh, you know, just be grateful. Say thank you, thank you, thank you for every little thing, and you will notice more and more and more opening up. You know, so that's a very positive card to get. So I hope that answered your question. I like the lion and the bull. Well, well, that's strength. Lion and the bull and strength. So, yeah, just give it. I know. Sometimes we want to control time. We want to control right now, like things, and it doesn't work like that. It's just go. Okay, give it to the let the universe handle. You know, in your best interest. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, hi, Connie B. Mm, he says, hi, my dear Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. I tried to log in and support your channel. Stay warm and stay safe, my dear. Big hugs to you. I don't know how cold it is in your area, or if you got snow or something. Hmm. Big storms, a little bit all over the place. We're getting away with a little bit of snow, but not that much. Yeah, there's an eagle in that card too. Yeah, there's okay. You got a bull or a lion. You got an eagle, and what else could you see? Oh, I better not go too close. There's YouTube. Well, they see this stuff and they go cray cray. And you got your guide coming out, uh, a guide. Okay, so and the world is in. Oh, there you go. Which is a positive. Yeah, yeah. There's a card. Hi, Lucy Mercier. How are you in TO, Toronto, Ontario, Canada? I don't know how much snow you guys got. I don't know how the winter is, but I'm. Yeah. Well, I'd rather go step by step and be able to handle whatever than all rushed in all of a sudden. Boom. I don't know. I did different ways of people. I'd rather, if I want to make something good, yeah, if I want to make something good out of make a good looking cabinet, I'd rather take my time with it than rush. You know what I mean? So I don't know how you feel about artwork. And if you want to make a good thing, you don't want to rush through it. You want to create something beautiful. And I think it's better when you take your time. So that's why I don't work for other people or I don't do stuff for other people. I do it for myself. And I take my time and just. Mm. So Dan, did I ever show you my Dan artist? Did I ever show you my cabinets that I made? I don't know if you can see that. Those are oh boy. Yeah, you can, J Cat lady. Yeah, Lucy Mercier. It's cold and snow. You got lots of snow there. Okay, I just want to hide this. Um, yeah, you want to see it long term. I find the more it goes gradually like this, and then you get used to the exposure, then you have time to adjust, So uh, this is my kitchen cabinets that I made myself. Those cabinets on top are Roman arch, Roman arch, and the ones in the bottom are ordinary square. So the lazy Susan in the corner. I did all that. I never showed you that. Well, those are my kitchen cabinets. The countertop I made myself, the whole thing, the whole shebang, and that whatever you see underneath. I don't know if I can show you right here. The wave, wow, the wave under that form of, you know, I did all that. Yep, that those are my homemade cat. I work I work really hard at that, but I made the whole thing by myself. And actually, you see the dishwasher that's there, it's got wheels. So that was before we had uh, a dishwasher, like portable dishwasher. So I'm not gonna throw the friggin' dishwasher away. So what I did, well, the wheels are still on it. Usually you get dishwasher that goes right down to the floor. So I took the top off and made it into a permanent thing. You see the wheels on the bottom of that thing. So yeah. And actually that's not the floor anymore because I changed my floor to vinyl. Those are uh oh Jesus. Um the wood is the door is oak, red oak. That red oak I took nose is the the panel is really so red oak doors. That's red oak, not white oak, but red oak. So and I got that all at the sawmill, and I planed it down. I did everything. It took me a long time to do it, and I have another one where I made vanity oh, I did a kitchen island also out of maple. So my kitchen island is with the same woodwork as that. The doors here, the same cutters I use on those doors. I use on my island and my vanity in in the washing. And that was my Murphy bed, but the dog's sleeping on it right now. So it's red oak. I mean, the smell of it is quirky. You smell pine. You can smell pine. You can smell whatever. Wood has a special odor when you work with it. Especially when you put it through the planer and things like that. So that's my thing. That's my passion is working with wood like that. So I'm very good at it. So in a way, and I didn't go to school for that. I learned that all by myself. By the way, so my wife goes, "Wow, where did that come from?" Yeah. Yeah, I could make a doghouse, but I wouldn't put my dog in it because my dog I don't like to put dogs into a doghouse and things like that. Um, I could build a doghouse. I could build a birdhouse. I could build anything really. So, but if you take your time with it, it comes out really really nice after that. And it's what warms my heart is that after I'm proud. After that, and especially my wife looked at it and said, "Oh my God!" Then I had her cousins come after me and, "Oh, can you make this? Can you make that?" Now, no, I'm not doing for anybody, because I just don't like to be rushed or pushed into uh, stuff like that. But anyway, but I mean, Dan, artist, you create art and you can sell your art to other people what you create. So that's another thing. But uh, mine's a little different. Like hey, I just changed places. I was wondering. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's. I thought I'd show that to you, Dan. There's a lot of stuff here. Um, I made patio. I made what else can I? Oh, I have a swing outside where it was tissue, and I made a roof over my swing permanently. So I think I have photos of that in my phone. It took me a while, Dan, to do that. I would say over a year because I had to prepare all the friggin' wood. I didn't get that wood from Home Depot. I got that wood from the sawmill. It's rough sawn wood, which is about an inch and a quarter thick, and you don't make, and then you gotta plane it down to at least 3/4 inch. So when you gotta plane all these wood and then prepare all the doors and this fits and glue it and all together, and you know the cutters that make the doors they're 3.5 inches. You gotta slow your router down to a certain speed because it takes a lot of wood off, like okay. So anyway, let me see if I can find some pictures here, something like that. Yeah. Hey, what the hell? I don't understand my phone now. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get something. I'm searching here. If I can find it. I wonder if I can see it. I don't see it well enough, but anyway. You're gonna only see part of it in this picture anyway. So uh, I don't understand my phone. But anyway, that that's where my you only see part of it, but there's a there's a swing here. It's covered up because there's a lot of snow out here. That's my backyard, by the way. Hi, Atlanta, Brooklyn gal. Hello, JC. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Jesus, it's going. My phone is going. Okay, it's only part of it, but so Dan, that is part of my backyard that you see, but it's bigger than that. That's the house. Okay, so uh, oh, I did everything in that house. Oh, that's the front part. Excuse me. Yes, that's the front part. That's the front part near the road. I got because it's 300 feet from the road right to the garage in the back there. So it's oh that's 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 the back. Those trees you see way back there. Way back there is I planted every one of those trees. There was 100 trees. That's the backyard. So the backyard. So who cuts all of your grass around? I do. It takes. When I first got here, I didn't have enough money because we're paying the house, working, and doing everything. So I was cutting the grass by walk behind one of these lawnmowers, cheap one, like a $300, crazy stuff. I couldn't do it. Hours and hours and hours, and then finally I got to invest in a, a lawnmower, a tractor lawnmower. Okay, Jesus, what a difference! Now I got one. It takes me 3.5 hours to do the whole thing, the front, the back, way out. And it's bigger than what you see there. You don't see the whole land. This is only part. This is only the back part that you see. But way those trees back there, that was mm, several years. I've been here 33 years, so I think it's in 94 or 1994, 1995. I planted those trees. They were only baby trees, so like small trees. But anyway, oh, there's another part where you can see part of the tree. It goes way out there, way in the back there. I have 3.5. I have. Do you have the lawnmower that you drive? Yeah, I sit on it. It's I think it's 42 inches. Um, but we were lucky. This is my first house. It took me all these years to get a first house, and we got here. Well, I had to fix the house. I had to fix everything. The the back here was all like, hey, right up to the up over. That's a lot of work. Yeah, it is. Hi, glorious. Yeah, that's a lot of work. It is, but I had to do what we had because uh, it, it took years to get where I'm at now today. So anyway, I don't know if I have any other pictures. No, I don't. It's just maybe not. Oh yeah, I got other pictures. Okay, okay. There it is in bigger. Okay, that's aluminum swing where we have four seats. It's permanent. I they sell that with um, some kind of cloth over top and canopy. And I said I didn't like that, so oops, I built a permanent top so we can from the sun and everything. So we sit there, and sometimes we take our pizza oven, which is propane, and make pizza. And we sit there and eat that. So it's my little paradise anyway. It wasn't there before. I built all this stuff. I built everything. Um, oh, I got another picture I can show you. If I can show you. Okay. Oh, geez. I want. Wow. That's part of the house there. The wino story. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm very good with my hands. Whoops. It keeps going like a video for me, and I don't want a video. I just want to show you the crazy stuff, but it won't do it to me. Uh, the patio, I built that too. Oh, those are doors from a closet. It used to be crazy stuff. I mean, I actually I fixed the whole house. But I'm very good with my hands, so like everything. So, um, oh, I got Ron back on my other tablet. Okay. uh, so there's a, there's there's a couple of pictures in there, and here is Dubai in the snow over there. He just loves the snow. He's cray cray. Like he loves the snow. So 4 feet of snow. He's there in the snow. He just loves the snow. So there he is. So he just loves to play the snow like crazy. So anyway, keeps me busy. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. See if I can. Okay, put that aside. And now we'll move on to the next question. It's Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta says, yeah, hey, you have enough land to get another dog and cat. Yeah. Well, I actually had two dogs once. Um, a Labrador with a golden mixed with a golden retriever, and one Chitsu, the dog with the tongue sticking out. Jesus, and they're all rescue dogs. They were given to me. Yeah. Atlanta Brooklyn girls. My partner barely knows a wrench from a hammer. Jesus. Yeah. Well, that's I never went to school for this stuff or never took courses. I've always had this uh I don't know. When you're good at something, it just comes out of you like that, like a gift, I guess. So I used to play around with pieces of wood, but I never became a carpenter, never did nothing, never built a house until I got my own house. Then I went really, really, oh my God, all that stuff was in me. So, and then I used it to fix things. And my wife was, oh, Jesus. So, and I have a sort of like a brain that searches for solutions, and my intuition kicked in and everything. And she was, whoa, yeah, that's the way I am. So I use my intuition besides be here reading, but I use my intuition. I have this capacity to see something and I keep it like a picture in my mind. And I know it's correct or I know it's not correct. So yeah. So it just came out of me like that without I didn't go to school for this stuff. But you know what I mean? It's just there. Oh, I but there's one thing I can tell you though, with the life my journey, I've always been like what you guys call like going through a life, a survivor. And I don't, I can do stuff like, um, a survivor. You do what you got to do to survive. So that's almost in me, like that. So I don't ask like, hey, can you do this for me? Can you? I'm not dependent on. I never was dependent on other people, but I really uh, came out of me like this. A survivor. I've always been like that, and I find solutions like I don't know. It just comes out of me like this. So I can't. I think it's because I had to survive when I was young, and you know I don't mind helping people, but it's like I find my own thing. I've always been like that. It's funny. It's just you know there's a couple my neighbor well, one my friend he's passed now, but my other neighbor over here. They work on construction. They build houses. They do everything I do. And my neighbor, he all his brothers worked on construction. When he saw the work I did, he goes, "What is it? Did you work on construction or something?" I said, "No, I never did." So yeah, survival skills become part of your makeup. Yeah, it does. I mean, that's where it came from. I've always been like that, and I got a problem. Uh, then my wife starts laughing when I go, "Hey, I got it! I know how to fix this thing or this thing." And she goes, "Whoa!" Even her, I surprised her for that. But other people too. So these people that worked on construction, they came to me. They thought I worked all my life on construction. Nah, sometimes I never did that kind of work or first time I touched something and I seem to find the solution for someone. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. It's just that that's the way. When you want to survive something, it comes to you. The universe is on my side like crazy. Comes out with okay. We give you an image. Okay, look, and I go okay. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. So something like that. It's funny. It just comes up. So not everybody's like that, but anyway, I understand. Like do this way instead of doing this way, and it'll be a lot easier. Something like that. So, or I'm all alone. So Jesus, sometimes you got big things to put up. I put a patio door all by myself. Those are friggin' heavy, and I managed to do it all by myself. I put it in all by myself. Like, yeah, the company, they delivered it, put it in the house, but but I had to put it in. So I did the framework and the whole thing, and then I managed to I managed to put it the patio door all by myself. Yeah. Oh, hi Jojo. Tara, how are you? Oh, hey Ron. Oh, I can stay for a moment. Getting tired though. Hope you are well. I hope you're well too. How is the weather in your area? So I don't know if you guys get uh, too much politics. They can create havoc on you, and prices of everything is cray. Prices. Oh my God. Hey, there are even some places here in Canada are charging because you for putting garbage. like too much garbage out. A certain amount of times you put uh, your garbage out. This is getting crazy and stuff. They're starting to charge for that in some places. Yeah, I'm the oldest child whose dad passed when I was young. Yeah, so if you had a brother or sisters, you were taking care of them, right? And you had to survive. My mom was like that. My mom was the oldest, had to take care of sisters, brothers, and everything. And my grandfather, um, like, was going to work, so he couldn't, like, you know, uh, because her mother passed when she was young. I'm the oldest child whose dad passed when I was young. My mom was a hard worker. She depended on me to take care of my brother when she was at work. I had to grow up fast. I understand about survival, but there you go. Survival kicks in, by the way, in all kinds of people's journey. Depends, you know. There's a difference. I don't know about um, surviving what I survived through. I don't know if I'm very compassion for others. I understand others, like, you know, and I've never been a gang member or with lots of people. I've always been isolated, like doing my own thing because yeah. Now, 12 year old, yeah, I had a job. 12 years old. Well, at 12 years old, I had a job at 14 years old, like in the sawmill. Like, yeah, but me, it's different. Me, I ran away. So I ran away 3 times because it wasn't great at home there. It was kind of cray. A lot of abuse, a lot of alcohol, and things like that. It's like I ran away at the last time I was 14 years old when I got a sawmill, 50 miles in the wood, in the bush. They hired me, and I didn't have a social security number. They hired me, and I worked in the sawmill, but I wasn't doing. Sawmill is different, but I was. Um, yeah, that's my new dog, Jojo. My new dog I adopted. He it's about 2 months now. I have him, so he's Australian Shepherd dog. Yeah. So he got used to us pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. So anyway, I worked in the sauna because the what I liked about it, they fed you. They had a store where, geez, it was something strange because I ran away. I took a bus. this I took a bus and I landed in this in North Bay, Ontario. I believe it. Yeah, North Bay, Ontario was at a bus station, and I didn't know, like where to go after that. So I walked outside the bus station and I went around. There was at the time there was a sign near there was a taxi stand, a taxi stand, and the taxi stand said, "We're looking for people to go to work at some. We're looking for workers for a sawmill." Okay, so I went to the taxi stand, talked to the guy, and he says, "Be here tomorrow because I'm taking so many people up there, okay, to the sawmill." I said, "Okay." Uh, the, but they didn't bother. I was 14 years old. They hired people like my age anyway. I was small, like a small. So, and then I got in the taxi and it took me 50 miles in the bush. Oh my God. You don't see much people. You're in the bush, with other guys. And they had these cabins, bunk beds, one on the top, one on the bottom, and all this crap, with a wood stove in the middle. we'd get up in the morning. We had to go down into the kitchen, the place where the kitchen, and we ate like there was no limit, you know, what we ate. And I worked there, so I remember the guy, big guy, like 300 pounds. He said, "Can you lift your end?" I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll lift my end." I lift up my end. And he goes, "Oh my God, I weighed about 80 pounds." So I was I worked there a long time because I was trying to stay away from so they wouldn't find me. You know, they didn't find me that time. I was 14 years old, so 14, nearly almost 15 around that time. They got a social security number. Uh, they paid me every week. They I didn't have any boots or clothes for work, so they put it on my tab, whatever. And when I got my pay, they took it off my pay and paid the whatever the boots and the whole thing. So, um, then when I got out there after, oh my God, so yeah, they were looking after me. My universe, my guys, my angels, they looked after me because they knew I couldn't go back there. I couldn't go back and stand it. And actually, I became friends when I came back. I was 18 years old when I came back because I was of age then. Okay, so I came back and went back to see where my mom was. When I arrived, my mom was in tears, like she thought I was dead. But anyway, and I had a suit on and all dressed up, like really nice. I had money in my pocket, and she looked at me. And go, oh my God. Okay, so I told her a little bit of what where I was, things like that, and I said I won't do it anymore. I'll keep in touch with you. So, um, but then she was still drinking at the time. You know, it's crazy stuff. So she was separate drinking. So one day she joined the AA, and that's where I became closer to my mom. So I I don't I don't know if you guys you know don't mind me talking about this stuff, but you know if it helps somebody else, you know. So I became friends with my mom when she actually helped herself get out of that crazy addiction of booze and drinking and all that, and I became closer to her. So um, that's it. So um, anyway, that's the journey. So I learned how to survive. Yeah, yeah. It's just glad you turned out okay, Ron. Running away, not all kids do. No, but I oh jeez, I witnessed a lot of stuff though on my journey. When you run away as a kid, I think it's worse today though than it was in my time. Uh, I ran into uh, Satan's choice bicycle crap, you know. But you know, uh, how can I explain this? There was somebody on the other side watching over me, protecting me, and stuff like that. Because he said, I heard in my head, that's going to sound strange, but I heard in my head, uh, just look and watch. Don't, you know, just keep it to yourself. Just watch, learn and watch. And I did that. I saw people doing some awful stuff, but I never like talked about it or anything. And guess what? One day I got a job on a roof doing roofing just for the fun of it, you know, not very long. It was in the wintertime for doing roofing on the roof. Well, I didn't know that I was working with somebody that was in that bicycle. Uh, he was the leader of that bicycle gang. I didn't even know. It was called Satan's Choice, by the way. It wasn't Hell's Angels, but Satan's Choice. And it turned out that, you know, he, I just kept on walking and I saw stuff I didn't say nothing. And all of a sudden I was not harmed by them or anything. So, and I didn't join that. So I didn't join that stuff because, yeah. Anyway, yeah, God was looking out for you that, that you found a job. Yeah, because I couldn't, because this was too much. Like I said before, nature saved my life because when I go around nature in the woods and stuff like that, when stuff was going on, like I saw some horrible stuff going on at home, between my mom and so when they were drinking, it's awful stuff, like, and I got peace of mind when I went in the bush. Watch the birds, play with frogs, watch rabbits, name it. We had bugs and everything in the woods. And he gave me, I don't know, mental health instead of, you know, cray stuff. But I saw a lot of stuff. That's why I say nature saved men. I'm attracted to nature. I'm in nature right now, and it's like a paradise for me. Dubai is like my dog. They sleep on the couch, and their dog beds are on the floor next to the couch. I don't put them in the cage. I can't put them in. I don't like to do that, or doghouse or tie them up. I can bring them on a leash. But that's what you need to do. You need to do, So, uh, and the dog has to be uh, have confidence in me, and me confidence with the dog. So I watched those videos from the link I shared a while ago there, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Dogs can sense your emotional state, so and they become very very protective of their love people they love. So okay, there's a couple of questions. Dan, I got J Cat Lady up next. Sorry, J Cat Lady is still here. Don, I'll take a card. The Atlantis, I thought I explained it. Yeah, I know about it. I think you're talking about the mother of the daughter that was on um, news media or has went on TV, right? Am I correct? The the mother that they kidnapped. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I don't think they found her yet, eh? They didn't find her yet, right? So let me see. J Cat Lady, I don't know if you're still here. Okay, yes, you are correct. I wonder what piece of evidence is going to help find her. Uh, I, oh my God, I think they're ready to pay what $1 million. I think the daughter or the family. Uh, mhm. I think somebody knows. I think that somebody's gonna. Uh, somebody knows. Yeah, yes, $1 million. I think somebody knows. Somebody's gonna. Somebody's gonna open up and talk. Okay, but I'm wondering. Somebody knows, or or there's evidence of that. Mhm. The problem is that, oh my God, I just saw something on TV about 45's documents about, yeah, Epstein files again. They came on TV. Yes, I got the same thing. Someone will come forward. Yeah. And they know something, and there's something. I just think it's sad that the regular, everyday people go missing every day and never make the news. Uh, I don't know. There's something about her health also. I'm feeling something about her health is not. Oh, geez, I don't know. I may be wrong, but I don't know if she's still. Hmm. I don't know if she's still with us. That's what I was going to say. Okay, with people on Earth, I'm talking about. So I don't know. It's just, it gave me the willies there for a moment. So I don't know. I don't think she's well. Something. Gloria says, I thought she's not with the living. Some of the readers said they don't know if she will make it. Yes, her heart may have given out. Well, so I don't know. I just got the willies when I don't like to go in that friggin' energy. Not really, because hmm. Oh, did on that story is there the story is the authorities uh putting a ransom out there, like some, not $1 million, but a lower amount of money, so it for information. I don't know, but for information of whereabouts. Is there a um how do you call that? Like, if you give me the information, I'll give you so much money. Yeah, he just took off. The dog just took off because he heard something on the other side. My wife's doing something. If you give out information, we'll give you so much money. I think there's something like that on there, right? Yes, I think there's 100,000 reward. The family put 1 million. Yeah, Suzuki did Bondi get impeached? No, she didn't get impeached. Suzuki. I don't Bondi. No, she didn't get impeached. But I don't know how people can stand up there and on TV. This is on video. This is proof. Stand there and be. Yeah, she needs to be impeached. Yeah. But stand there and lie like these people lie. Unbelievable. And yet they have proof. I mean, it's on video. There's proof. I don't understand this. I just don't. I mean, whoa, you go to court, or you go, okay, Whatever. So, oh, who? I don't know who that is. Parnaz said she did. No, she didn't. She didn't get impeached yet. No. Aaron Parnaz said she did that. No. There's a lot of, there's a lot of misinformation all over YouTube. You gotta watch. You gotta be careful. They're trying to put all kinds of stuff out there that aren't true. If I had that kind of money, I would be paying the most gifted people I can. How is 45 still present with those allegations? That I don't understand. Well, I sort of understand. There's people in there that support him, and I said, "How can you support somebody like that?" So, yeah, you're tired, Suzuki. Good night, folks. Good night, Susie. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here and all your support. Every one of you. Thank you for all your support. So, I'm on J Cat Lady's question. I don't know if she's still here, but maybe no. No. Thank you. Um, so I don't know how people can support this guy, but you know, people have free will. But imagine they think they can get away with this stuff. J Cat Lady. Um, so I'm on your question. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. He's here. So I picked a card from the what I call the secret language of light, transmissions from your soul. Okay. So okay. So I don't know. This guy's off the rocker. Lies like he lies and blaming it on Biden, blaming on his son, blaming everybody else. And there's people. I said, they're standing there on TV where it's all like on video and everything, like on proof, and they lie and lie. Oh my God, are they going to get sort of? Wait till this thing goes down. Wait till and right now, I'm okay. I put it out there. I'm feeling it's going to get worse and worse. His health, his everything is going down. I think I mean, it's speeding up all this stuff, and I'm looking at somewhere in June. Where's it? Oh boy, like we don't know. Like the universe is in charge, but we don't know what he could go. I'm not saying passing. I'm saying there where he can function anymore. With you could have a heart attack and just go, and then not be able to function anymore, or you know, a stroke or something like that, and then they'll have to drag him out or something, do something because he can't function anymore. But I was looking at who them two idiots beside him, behind him. Excuse me for saying that, but anyway, JD Vance and the other one there who pretends to be whatever. This is sitting there. And I saw the friggin' video. The video where 45 made a video of himself scoring a goal and doing. This is like watching a kid, like a child, of taking whatever. I don't know how to explain it. I never thought I'd see this stuff. especially for somebody in that position. But anyway, I know our government and I know other governments know what's going on a lot more than we know publicly ourselves, folks like us. Uh, there is a plan to remove the guy. you know, there's a plan to remove it. It's in the works. There's people working on it. Uh, our government knows about it. Other governments know about it. So they're trying to say, you know, we're taking care of it, and there's people in the Parliament, American Parliament, talking to other governments and like about his health, about this, about that, all kinds of stuff. So um, I like it, but I agree he will have pardons for him, but I don't think that will help them because they will discover he was an illegitimate president, like Linda G said. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Like, hi, Jane King. Ha. Oh wow. Hi, Jane King. Haven't been here for a while. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. How are you? Oh, I think I remember your little picture. Yeah, Jan King. Yeah. So, J Cat Lady. So the card that I picked from the Secret Language of Light. Here we go. Is the soul journey. This is the card I got for you. So your soul journey. And the message from that card for you, J Cat Lady, is soul journey. You are ready to start. A new chapter for is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy. Go easy on yourself. Go easy on yourself. Um, uh, Sometimes we criticize ourselves, you know, and be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxiety to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something, and stop thinking the future will bring something better when the future arrives. It will be it will be now. It's a way of expressing. Step out of the shadow. Step out of the shadow of your past. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. Your life is yours to live in whatever way meaningful to you. Stay in the joy. Okay. You brought yourself into this life and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember, everything you have done was the best thing to do at the time, or you thought it was. So, you know, we judge ourselves too harshly sometimes. Yeah. As we move forward, you will understand your motives. Experiences Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are it creates discernment also. Yeah, you can, Jane. Jane. Um, Understand your motives. Experiences allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. So, big cat lady from the secret language of light. That's the card I message for you. Okay, Jen, I got you. Let's just start up there. And thank you to all my wonderful moderators, and thank you for your support. Um, don't forget to hit the thumbs up also. So, The whole world is witnessing what's going on with 45 now. Yeah, you're welcome, Jake. I leave. So I'm just gonna take a drink of water. Witnessing all over the world, so he can't hide from this crap. Every one of those guys that are up there, you know, they mocked the Canadian hockey team. Uh, yeah, yeah. When you get a certain age, we learn a lot of discernment. I'm sitting and I have I've been learning not to judge myself as much and step into something newer and lighter. Thank you again. Yeah, that's it. We're so critical about ourselves, it's unbelievable. We could be our best, it's like I could say, we could be our best friends or we could be our worst enemies. It's not somebody else, it's how we judge ourselves. Ah, I went through a period like that. I'm not an angel, but I went through a period like that. And when I started being grateful for everything, everything started changing in my life. Yeah. Yeah, I know people all over the world were laughing at him, and the morning news crews were having a field day. Yeah, but you know, everybody's waiting for the day where it's coming. The whole, the whole system, the whole administration will just like crash. You know, it's coming. By the way, it's coming. These people that have no idea what's coming, they seem to think that they'll get away with everything. I doubt it. They won't be able to get away with it because they're on there actually is proof of that. You know, so I don't care. And then they'll say, it's not my fault. I had to follow orders. Yeah. Well, you follow the orders all right. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I know everybody knows. I think everybody knows that his health is really really bad. So we're just waiting for the universe is already involved in his health and everything he does. So the karma is coming down on him like crazy. So anyway, so I have okay. I'll give you a card. I'm gonna I'm going to use the same deck if you don't mind. Laura says he's a fascist. He'll be gone and hell will be annihilated in history. But that's about 2 years in the future. He hasn't. His days are counted. You know, his days are really really counted. I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say. I don't wish anybody to cross over, but I don't think he'd be on Earth. I mean, his days are counted. That's all I can say. His days are counted. I just know it. You know. Well, we'll see. His days are counted. That's for sure. So I'm going to use the same card as the last. The secret language of light transmissions from your soul. So I'll pull a card from you. You know, that's okay. In the meantime, that's why we have each other. We can whatever you're going through, we can support each other uh, with love, with caring for each other, and and it helps. Lucky we got YouTube uh, and people all over the world. So, you know, it helps to go through and not to uh, isolate ourselves like in the corner. Okay, it's good to just not watch the news. And sometimes it's so toxic, it ain't funny. I mean, I'm just hearing his voice and I can't stand him, so I can't watch this guy very very long because it just goes ugh. So, anyway, so it's there's a way to stay in your joy. Find something you love, art, woodworking, watching funny movies, listen to music. It changes the vibration altogether. Go out in nature, do stuff that you're passionate about, and hang around with people, like-minded people, and we're going to get through this. The whole world is going to get through this, and we're going into a better place because I don't. Before we had this war, First World War, the Second World War. Nobody wants a world war again. Nobody wants it, a war. Nobody wants war anymore. So yeah, I will. Atlanta Brooks. I think this Sunday there's something coming on, right? I believe Sunday the 1st of March. I think we have a reunion, right? Come together. So I really enjoy. Yeah, the old administration is trash. Yeah, but they think they think they think they're going to get away with it, and I don't think so. I think they're going to get a rude awakening. That well, I think they know. They actually know. There's people like J.D. Vance and the other creator who was behind them. I forget what his name is. That's the White House or the House. Uh, actually know what it and Pan Bondi. That she's terrible. I mean, I there's something about Pan Bondi is I don't know something about being in the Epstein files. Could that be? Could Pan Bondi Bondi be something about being in the Epstein files when she, not sure. Because she's covering this thing up really bad for 45. Why would you do that? Why would you put your career at risk? Why would you lose your license over that? So she's, I don't know, is something about her being in some kind of situation with the Epstein files also herself. Oh boy. Okay. So I have a card for you, and it's number 25. 25. Uh, okay, Gloria says she took a picture with Epstein. Yeah, there's something about Bondi involved in that. There's something. I don't know. And maybe she's trying to cover herself up also, so she's covering 45 with that too. Or okay, Here's your card. I hope you can read this. 25 manifestation. And there's the beauty of that card, if you can see it closer. Uh, yeah. Julie Catley says, Ron, thank you for your reading a card for me. I'm going to have to go. I had a long day, a lot of doctor visits. Night, night. Take care, Julie Catley. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the support. And okay, I'm going to read what 25 manifestation. It says, manifestation 25. You will attract what you give your focus to. What you put your focus on, your energy, you will attract it. Attract it. Okay. If you focus on positive, good things, then yeah. So you're about to experience something you have longed for. You are may not see any evidence yet, but don't be disheartened. Instead, be still and align with your soul. Soon you will be inspired to take a step forward, um, where you will meet your dreams and desires. Wow. Fall in love with the unknown, and the path of the known will materialize. You create your life through how you feel and what you think. When you change your beliefs, your your life changes to match it. First, you must be aware of how you feel in the present. Practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, um, not shrink. The time just before manifestation is an opportunity to change any story from your past, present, or future. Your perception is altering so you can see in the new light. Ex- Everything is created twice. Everything is created twice. Firstly, the vibrational realm, whatever, persisted as imagination, feeling, or dreaming, and then in the physical world as manifested objects. Enjoy the journey to all you are manifesting, and your desires will arrive soon. This is the nature of creation. So that's what I have for you, and I hope this card um, resonates with you. Okay, and thank you so much for your question. Yeah, Ron, we have a meeting on Sunday. Yeah, I enjoy all you people on there. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to be with other people, like-minded people, and enjoy ourselves and share our energy, or with each other from all over the world. Without YouTube, you couldn't do that. Uh, somebody like I was on Medium Kim the other day. I think yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. They're talking about Sedona, and I'm a Canadian, so I'm not going to go cross over to the United States. That's for sure. I'm not going there. Anyway, so they wanted to come over here and take me over uh, to Sedona, which is they told me what Sedona is in Arizona somewhere. In Arizona, the state of Arizona. So I don't know. I haven't been there. Oh my. Okay, let me see. So I hope the card resonates with you, and thank you. So I've been all, oh my God, it's getting to the time where I got to take the dogs out. And I'll be back on Saturday. I think that was the last one for tonight. Um, I'll be back. Anything? Anything? Eh? Anything? Yeah. I think he's waiting for me. So, yeah, she's covering up for herself. 45 and other powerful men and women. I, yeah, I think that's something like that. I mean, it's there's something about it because it's so strange for a person like that to just cover up all everything that she knows about 45 unless she's in the files herself. That would make sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but that would make sense to me. Yeah. There's something about it. There's something about it for sure. So maybe, but I didn't see a picture of her with Epstein. I didn't see that. So, yeah, thank you, Glorious. Thank you for your support, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Um, have a good night. Yeah. So, geez, time flies. Hey, I'll be on Saturday. It's the 28th to 28th at the end of February already. Oh my God, it's flying. Man. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you, thank you. And I'm gonna say good night because I gotta take the dog out and I gotta eat. I have a little bit of chocolate. It's my little bit of chocolate. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you on Saturday. If you come by and good night, everybody.